one of the things I constantly asking myself is, why am I doing something? Why am I waking up at 3 in the morning as opposed to 6 in the morning? Or why am I going? Why am I trying to do this challenge for myself? And what is it that I'm trying to change, and why am I trying to do it? And one of the things I think about, is I don't like who I am, but not like in a negative way where I don't like myself. I do like myself. But I'm never going to be satisfied with who I am right now at this moment. Because I know that if I don't constantly strive to better myself in some kind of way, that I'm just going to get what I would feel like is depression or sad. I'm not going to, because you're better than what you are being at this moment. And when you're not constantly and regularly improving yourself, for me, I just feel not good. There's got to be constant improvement in order for me to have mental health, like to feel good about myself mentally. Constantly I'm asking myself, why am I doing something? Sometimes I'm motivated by my anger I have for my wife or for my life, whatever it is, but that only gets you so far, because I'm not always angry at people, and I'm not always feeling like, I'm going to show you. That's a great motivator when you're trying to get started, but if that's all you got, it's not going to work. You got to have something that's, going to get you up every morning. And for me to get up at 3 in the morning and go run, it's something deep inside where I'm just like, I'm not gonna be satisfied unless I get up and do something and train my brain to do something that it doesn't want to do. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go out here and run. But I'm gonna do it, because I'm not gonna let my mind tell me what to do. I'm not going to let my mind or anybody tell me what I can and can't do. Not anymore. There was a time when my mind told me exactly what to do. It told me, yeah, go ahead and have that extra bag of chips. Go ahead and go out drinking all night, get drunk, and then not do anything and just sleep in all day till 12 noon. But not no more. Because I know from life experience that if I'm empty inside, if I don't have confidence or feel good about myself, that it's gonna spiral me out of control. And right now, what motivates me or makes me feel good about myself is getting up. It's mind control, controlling myself, getting up and going out and doing something that I don't want to do, but that I know is good for me. It's good for me to go out here and run. It's good for my self-esteem. It makes me feel good about myself. It's kind of like when I go to jiu-jitsu. There's a lot of times I don't want to go to jiu-jitsu, but I'm always glad I did, I don't know if you've ever felt that. There's sometimes when I drag myself in that gym, but when I leave, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I went. Well, it's the same thing with this. I don't want to go through this grind right now. It hurts my feet. I get tired. I'd rather be sleeping. It's cold out here. There's cars. I could get hit by a car. I don't even know what happened to me. But when I get back home, that moment that when I go in this big old circle, 3.5 mile circle, and I actually get back to my house, right when I'm getting to my house, that's the moment I feel like, man, it was worth it. That run was worth it. What I just went through, the grind right now, it's only 3.5 miles, but for me, it's a grind. It's uphill, it's downhill, and it sucks. It sucks. I hate doing it. I hate it. But I love defeating that little voice in my head that tells me not to do it. That's the part that I love. And that's, right now, that's the reason why I'm doing it. Just to train my brain, to make me realize that there's nothing I can't do if I put my mind to it. Now, obviously, I can't go and be an astronaut and fly to the moon, But that's not what I mean. What I mean, that there's nothing that I can't do. There's nothing that I can't do within reason, and that God will allow for me. There's things that God will allow me to do. And I'm not quite certain what the limits are, but I'm going to push those limits every day. I'll push those limits because I know I got this guy. And as long as I got this guy, there's no telling what I can do, what kind of man I can be, and what I can become. And that's the journey right there. That's what I'm looking for. What could I do next? I got all kinds of ideas and things that are popping in my head, because I realized, man, there's a lot that I could do. If I could do this, what else can I do? If I could train myself to wake up every morning and I could do a podcast and actually put myself out there, what else can I do? Through the power of God, with the big guy's help. Well, I'm going to find out. And I hope that you guys are finding out too. Because you guys got the same gifts from God. That whatever you put your mind to, whatever you want to do, you can do too. There ain't nothing special about me. Nothing. I know you see this handsome face and you think, oh man, this guy he was giving everything. My wife told me, people don't know when you're joking when you say stuff like that. They think you're arrogant. I'm just joking. But I am, come on. Anyway, alright guys, I'm gonna go get this run. I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And always stay holy.